Hi, welcome to Please Retweet, the show on Polygon.com, where we take a really good picture of Mario's friend Toad and we try to get Nintendo to retweet it. Let's take a look at last week's tweet. Fuck.
Your horse has all your guns. Cultural shorthand to tell you things about these characters immediately. Like truck nuts. We're getting there. Up first, it's the slime scholar. He was a scholar, but now he's slime. 3 things that Bloodborne and Muppets do better than anybody else. Shape, movement, and texture.
Hi, welcome to Please Retweet. It's the show on Polygon.com, where I take a very good picture of Toad that I made, and I try to get Nintendo to retweet it. This week, let's take a look at last week's tweet and see why they didn't retweet it.
He's using just 18 inches of his body, and I'm talking about his arm. You can ride bareback. The carrion crow. It's a big, disgusting, bloated bird that can't fly. He just lies on the ground and screams at you. And I think about him all the time. He's the only big bird for me. Make it big, make it iconic, make it uncomfortably sexy. We've got the warrior, we've got the wizard, we've got the rogue, we've got the bigger warrior.
Oh, good hunter. You've discovered my secret segment. Patrick's blood buds.
Examples include Wendy's, Arby's, Sonic the Hedgehog, and maybe anybody can jam their hand into a puppet and flap it around, but only a master can make me fall deeply, deeply in love with that puppet. Both Bloodborne and the Muppets use these Doug Jones-looking-ass pipe cleaner limbs. He can do cool super spy shit, and he has this dumb shit haircut. And it haunted me as a kid. Why, they did everything else so cool. Why did they ruin it with a dumb haircut? And that's the thing, is I thought that they ruined it, but they didn't ruin it. That's why Snake isn't Sam Fisher, or Alpha Protocol, if that's the name of the main character from Alpha Protocol, is because he has a stupid haircut. It worked!
Hello, I'm Headphones, and these are my headphones.
So everything has to be bigger. Bigger eyes, bigger mouths, longer limbs. I genuinely believe that having truck nuts on these robots is better than not having truck nuts. But I just want to let you know that I don't remember my grandfather's voice and I'll never hear it again. You want to try and ease your boss?
Renamed Bonesaw McGraw when famously portrayed by Randy Savage in the 2002 film directed by Sam Raimi starring Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility.
Part-time game developer and full-time Mads Mikkelsen fan, Hideo Kojima. And take a look at this. What's the problem? First off, it's not Toad. Second, it made everybody really horny.
Eyes are crazy.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing, T-Pain.
I'm kind of just wrapping up everything just as big as I can get. I feel like this is natural. This looks natural. Okay?
This is the ideal male form. You might not like it.
You can pet them, because it's nice to pet a horse. Solid Snake appears sporting a full mullet, which is a hairstyle most people would agree is a joke haircut for idiots.
The theme of this week's episode is jokes and humor.
Barely remember what it means to be human, but they still remember fear and anger. Just like Grover.
A horse is just transportation for me. Zook nut.
So now let's move on to Destiny 2 for Lesson 2. Destiny 2. And he doubled down, and he gave him high heels and an ass that will not quit. This is the thing about Hideo Kojima. He understands that memory is stored in the ass. Scientists accidentally killed the oldest known animal, Ming the clam, while trying to date it.
No, Ming the clam.
I mean, the Muppet Workshop is doing great, but let's just say, hypothetically, something were to happen during their annual Jim Henson Memorial Wilderness Retreat and Muppet Orgy. It's mush. Nothing. It is true that I have a recurring dream where I'm talking to Jim Henson in the 1980s, and I know that he's dying, but I'm not allowed to tell him. 3 things that Bloodborne and Muppets do better than anybody else. Shape, movement, and texture. By the way, pigs can experience depression, so let's go ahead and get this another shot. Up first, it's the slime scholar. He was a scholar, but now he's slime. And who would want to see a smooth animal? perverts. And if your player characters in your new game look like the henchmen from your old game, it's time to spice it up. Put some truck nuts on them. I'm still serious about that. I think it's a very good idea. That third thing, texture. Texture, in a way, is an extension of movement. The robots are too perfect. It's a Toyota Camry, it's Helvetica, it's an Amazon gift card for your birthday, which is like great because you can use it to buy cat litter, but it doesn't speak to you. Just mosey on down to your local Truck Nuts Emporium and tell them Pat sent you. They'll know me. I'm in there all the time.
Make me.
T-Pain, if you were to be undead and buried with a gift that you would awaken with, which of these would it be?
You tweeted a picture of this pervert. What's the problem? Unlike Toad, he has no fans online. Let's take a look at the mouth.